Good day, everyone. My name is Lee. This is the seventh episode of Blue.Green.Fusion, and today's episode deals with biofuels. We've talked about all sorts of green topics, including solar, wind, public transportation, urban gardening, and the food desert. Today deals with biofuel. And if you're familiar with this show, you know that we go through headlines and some announcements and then get right to the topic of the show. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up a few thoughts from the Food Desert and Urban Gardening segment, which was episode 6. And those of you who live in Des Moines know all the excitement lately is about our Trader Joe's. I'm excited too because I'm familiar with Trader Joe's. It's a great store with great prices, affordable food that's high quality. And who wouldn't want that? I'm going to show you an article that shows how the Register has been covering our Trader Joe's. Foodies flock to brand new Trader Joe's on opening day. And I kind of hesitate at that labeling of foodie because it's actually not foodies going to the Trader Joe's. It's regular folks who have actually been starving for food that doesn't include genetically modified materials in case they have allergies or preservatives or pesticides. It's not covered in pesticides or other additives that you didn't expect. And so that's basically everybody. So anyway, I'll read a part of the article. Like farmers markets, food co-ops, and specialty groceries such as the Gateway Market, Trader Joe's has exploited the growing American demand for healthy, organic, often gourmet food. The new store in West Des Moines is one of roughly 350 in 28 states. And it is pretty terrific. I've gone to a Trader Joe's in Chicago. I know some folks have also used the one in Minneapolis, and there's one coming to Omaha too, and I believe there's one in St. Louis. So our state was surrounded on all sides by Trader Joe's, but it's just pretty terrific that we actually have one close in distance where we don't have to spend a whole day or bring a suitcase with us to shop. But also it goes on to say that the wine section was busy right off. It's dominated by a wall of Charles Shaw, once offered at $1.99 a bottle and still known as $2 Chuck. And I think now it's about $2.99, and so maybe they'll kind of adjust that nickname to $3 Chuck. I've never had that before, but it's a pretty popular item. And I do believe the Trader Joe's, if I remember correctly from an article I read earlier, located out in West Des Moines due to its need for a liquor license, which it might not have been able to obtain here in Des Moines area. I don't know if they even scouted locations in the city proper and were turned down for a liquor license, and then West Des Moines did offer that to them. But no matter, they're actually here within the vicinity, and it's just glad to have them here. And they're at 6305 Mills Civic Parkway in West Des Moines. So it's Gateway-like prices, Gateway-like products, Gateway Market-like products and produce, but at Safeway, Fairway prices. So that's, I haven't been out there, but I'm going to definitely make my way out there eventually. In other news, it's a little bit more different here in the center of the city, in the north central area. And I'll just let the article kind of speak for itself. This is from the Friday, November 5th Des Moines Register, and I'll put it on the camera. Store, site of shooting, agrees to security deal. Oh my gosh. The license for University Groceries, 2121 University Avenue, was revoked in October after a fatal shooting occurred outside the business. Neighbors of University Groceries have complained about loitering, illegal parking, drug dealing, and prostitution outside the business. There have been dramatic improvements since Dassan's liquor license, that's the owner, was revoked, according to Bill Capuccio, chairman of the Drake Park Neighborhood Association, said this week. He said he doesn't mind the settlement as long as problems don't resurface. And so the owner, Dassan, agreed on several conditions to allow police to arrest those who trespass on the property after business hours, and install better lighting around the business, and ban alcohol consumption on the property of the grocery or the next door laundry business, which is also owned by Dassan. The city is also going to audit Dassan's business to ensure that it meets the requirement to receive 50% of its gross income from sales of items other than alcohol. And so it's called groceries, and so I'm thinking the other items hopefully will be groceries. I don't know if they'll be organic and preservative and pesticide free, but we'll see what they come up with. But anyway, that's just to compare what happens in the center of the city to what happens in other parts of the city. It's pretty interesting contrast there. There's something a little bit more in the middle, we'll say, a little compromise, and that's the Save a Lot that's coming to 801 University in Des Moines. DMAC is going to run that Save a Lot. It's a kind of a low-cost grocery store, and it's going to include it's going to include workforce training, and the Evelyn Davis Project Community Planning Committee is going to invite all area residents to its next planning meeting. And so any questions about what that grocery store will entail, including the training, can be asked Tuesday, November 16th at the United Way, and that's 1111 9th Street at 6 o'clock p.m. So good ideas. We'll see how they're executed. I think it's one answer to the food desert that we do have in the Des Moines area, in the north central part of the city, and then also the downtown area. And I'm really hoping that whatever guided the decision for Trader Joe's to locate to West Des Moines, that maybe, I think it's unlikely a second branch will open in the downtown area, but maybe something comparable where we have good, high quality food, nutritious food at an affordable price, either a Safeway or a Fairway in the downtown area, or maybe even some kind of alternative store that's comparable in price to Trader Joe's downtown. All right, good deal. So I have something also from the public transportation episode that we did. Woman hopped a DART bus to London, and I'll read a little snippet from that. This is dealing with the public transportation episode that we did with Gunnar a couple of weeks ago. And I did forget to ask him about the results of their solicitation for bus riding stories, but here's the result right here. And this is Jennifer Dutemeyer. Her love of DART is simple. She gets a relaxing ride to and from work. She conserves energy, but burns a few calories walking to and from the bus stop. And each year she estimates she saves about $900 in gas money, which pays for her travels. And you can see her video on YouTube. I think you can just search by her name or search by DART, and you can find that. And then to read the winning essays about riding the bus here in the Des Moines area on DART, Des Moines Area Rapid Transit, you can go to their blog, and it's thebusblog.ridedart.com. And so that's a way to catch up and see how other people are adjusting to Des Moines' transit system. And I am going to add that Jennifer won the grand prize. There were also prizes awarded for stories about energy independence, environment, quality of life, and economy categories, all very important and relevant to what we do here at Blue.Green.Fusion. So good on DART for that.